Hey, welcome to Auntie's Cakery. I know you've been wanting a full tutorial for a while, so here it is. You can see I've made a little template. I'm just drawing where those swags are going to be piped later. But to start off, I'm using a number 22 star tip. And nice and slow, I'm going to make a border all around the bottom of the cake. Put a little pressure in those shells and then drag the end. I really don't pipe this fast. Sometimes I wish I could, but I've sped up the video footage so it's not going to be so long and boring for you. After I've got that larger shell, I'm switching to a number 20 shell tip. And here's where those lines come in. I just pipe up and down. I start with little short strokes and I get longer toward the middle and then short again toward the top. This cake kind of reminds me of the sunshine. Speaking of sunshine, my husband and I took a cruise to the Bahamas this last week and it was so sunshiny. The beach was beautiful and the water was warm. It was so lovely. Even after a vacation though, it's fun to come back home. Using that same tip, I'm going to make a back and forth motion on the top edge of the cake as well. After that's done, I switch back to the larger tip, the 22 again, and I'll pipe some large shells on top of that. A vintage cake is a lot about layering the icing and changing up the textures and the style. Look how well this is coming together already. I'm going to pipe one of my favorite details on the bottom and the top of the cake that adds one more layer of beauty and makes this cake really gorgeous. I think I switched back to the number 20 star tip for this little row of shells underneath. I'm sorry I didn't show that in the video, my bad. For this detail, I'll switch to an even smaller star tip, a number 16. And with this, I'm going to slowly and carefully make little swags around all of those shells at the bottom of the cake. Those first couple I showed you in real time, and then I sped up the video footage as I piped the rest of these. Again, that last one is in real time. You'll see I really do take it quite slow. I want to do it perfect. And then I do it similar on the top. The swags aren't as deep. I don't want them hanging too much over the edge. And again, I do that on every shell around the top. I just love the layering of icing. And now it's time for the yellow. For this, I'm using a number 3 round tip, and very slowly, very carefully, I'm going to drop those strings over the star swags. You can see I'm lifting it up a little bit and just letting gravity kind of take the string down where I want it. Oopsie! I had a little string break, and as you know, I don't mind showing you guys my mistakes because that is the reality of cake decorating. Sometimes they break. So I went ahead and cleaned that up and continuing along the entire bottom of the cake. And again, I'll do that same design around the top. Nice and slow and easy, just letting that string drop into place. And then I sped up the video footage for you again. I've got those yellow strings all along the top. Now I'm going to move to the middle of the cake and do some large strings. Woo, here we go. I'm going to do 2 strings along all of these swags. These strings are so beautiful, but they cause me anxiety. The problem is I hold my breath when I'm piping these, so after a few I'm like trying to remember to breathe. Again, I broke a string, but that's okay. Just gonna clean it up and do it again. And you know what? I love dots. Let's add some dots up at the top of this. The middle dot is the largest, and I'll go smaller as I go up. Then I'm going to take a paintbrush and dab down those pointy ends. Moving back to the 16 star tip, I'm going to add little stars at the top of all those swags. And a little rosette where those strings meet. So cute! I think I'll add some stars going down the cake as well. Large to small. Do you think that was a good idea? That was kind of like an afterthought. It wasn't in my original brain idea. Add some stars along the top. I also take a little paintbrush and dab down the pointy ends on the stars. And there we have it, a beautiful vintage style cake with yellow accents for the summer sun. This would be perfect for a summer anniversary or wedding. Thank you for watching. Bye.